What's up, everyone, and welcome to the As Seen on TV podcast for Pretty Little Liars, Season 5, Episode 12, the mid-season finale, taking this one to the grave. I'm your host, A, and with me is my co-host, Heather, A.
Hi, guys.
How's it going?
It's going.
It's going. So was this one of the most shocking finales we've had?
It was definitely a lot better than the previous half season.
Really? You didn't like the last half season?
What? Some of it.
When
some
Ezra
of the episodes
was revealed to be a...
No. This half seaon.
Oh.
This half season.
Oh, better than the first half of this season.
Yes.
Okay. I thought you meant better than last time's half season finale.
No, I liked last time's, but this one was definitely, it was different. It was a new start for them.
It was. It's different than the typical Pretty Little Liars twists that we're used to.
Mm-hmm.
This one was not so much a twist as it was just leaving you with
More questions.
uh-oh.
Yeah.
So the episode, it started off very different too. We had a big time jump, right?
We did.
We jumped to Thanksgiving, which I'm not exactly sure where we were in the timeline before.
Nobody was even talking about Thanksgiving or the holidays.
Right, nobody was talking about the holidays. I thought we were in October still from last season.
Yeah.
But then I'm thinking, all right, we had October, and then we had Ezra got shot. Like, I'm thinking this all happened, like, within a few, whatever. But then I'm like, Ezra's fully healed now. That would take about 3 months. So that couldn't have put us in the same October as last year's October. So, I don't know. We're in Season 5. And if they're still in high school, they're getting rid of it for college. Somewhere down the line here, only 4 years have passed, I'm assuming. So they're probably in their last year of high school, if I had to guess. Okay.
They are. They're seniors. They're getting ready to go into colleges and stuff.
Okay, so they are probably on their winter break?
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't want to say winter break. They're having their Thanksgiving break, and then you remember after you go to Thanksgiving, you go back to school for a couple of weeks, and then you take your big 3-week long break for winter.
Yeah. So the events happened in New York were obviously before Halloween. Mm-hmm. They just decided not to do Halloween this year whatsoever, address it at all.
Right. They just completely skipped over it.
It's very interesting because it's something they dealt with every year, but
right.
They clearly wanted to go in a different direction this season, so I'm fine with that. Maybe it's a little bit of a breath of fresh air. They gave us a little bit of a tease here with it. They were setting up Christmas decorations the whole time and whatnot. So we kind of know what we're in store for the Christmas one. But so the episode opened up. It said it was Thanksgiving, and they show Arya, Ezra, Emily, Hannah outside of a house, police car,
right.
All that. At the time, we didn't know it was Mona's house.
No, I didn't know what Mona's house even looked like on the outside.
Right. So whose house did you think it was?
Well, I knew it wasn't Arya's because we've seen Arya's 100 times, and she's got a very dark house. And it's obviously not Spencer's or any of theirs. So I was definitely going down the whole, maybe it's Noel's house, and then me and you were talking on Facebook, and then I said, unless Mike's at Mona's house, because maybe it was Mike.
I was convinced that it was going to be Mike.
I was really hoping that they would go a different path, like somebody that was third out of left field. But no, it had to be somebody.
It would have been as big of a deal if it was somebody from the outer circle. Mike is the only one from the outer circle that would have made sense because it would have directly impacted the main characters. It would have impacted Arya herself, which in turn would have impacted the other girls. It
would have impacted
her yeah, it would have impacted Mona. It would have impacted the Arya's parents and maybe brought them closer together.
Right.
Like, I kind of wish they went that route, but
Yeah.
they obviously have something else in store. So
Obviously.
I was very surprised to see that it was Mona. But
Gave it away.
yeah, then so we were left wondering whose house this was the whole time. Then it jumps backwards 36 hours. Right? So they're setting up the events they led up to this now, which is also kind of a nice take because it's kind of like The Hangover. You know, you see the aftermath.
I was not expecting the show to start off and for us to be staring at the crime scene already.
Right. It was crazy. It's crazy. So they pulled a little bit of The Hangover for us. But so Allison decides she's going to go take the lie detector test. What was going through your mind?
Small part of me was so hoping that when she said her name that it would have gone fucking crazy. Like that lie detector test would have just gone off. Like that small part of me that still clings to the story of the books was just hoping, but they bashed that entire theory out of the park now because she's obviously not lying about who she is.
Right. She's told herself so many lies that she believes them.
Well, as the girls were starting to say, she's definitely taking on the appearance of a sociopath. And if that's the case, then maybe she is, and she really does think she's this person.
I do. I think she does. I think she 100% believes she's this person.
Right.
So Paige and Emily are kind of, you see throughout this whole episode, they're kind of almost back together. What do you think happened with that?
I don't know. Like, I don't like Paige. I don't. But lately, she's just kind of being normal. So I don't mind her so much now. I mean, I think it'd be good for Emily to get the hell away from Allison. To completely let go of that whole thing.
Yeah. Indeed it would. So the girls go to Mona for help, which was kind of surprising. Did you expect them to be in Mona's house when the mother... Because we got to meet Mona's... First, let's start with that. We got to meet Mona's mother.
Right. Which should have been a red flag for us.
Right. So, what did you think of Mona's mom?
They did really well at casting her. She looked like she legitimately could have been Mona's mom.
Yeah.
But she was super sweet. I kind of was looking at her like, wow, your daughter's fucking crazy. And you're like this really sweet lady with cookies.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Chocolate chip cookies. This is a woman who made chocolate chip cookies for these girls, knowing that Hannah liked chocolate chip. Yeah, exactly.
Hefty Hannah.
Hefty Hannah's like favorite cookies. Like, I want her to be my mom. Come make me some fucking cookies.
Yeah. So they go to her. Mona's a little apprehensive to help, but she ends up doing so anyway. What do you think changed her mind?
She knows she can't do it alone. She knows she can't. She needs backup.
Yeah. Well, and then I think the turning point was when Lucas came up to her and said that Mona's army kind of shifted gears and they're with Allison now.
Yep.
And we get glimpses of that. We see Allison with a group of 4 new girls that all look like the Pretty Little Liars. We see the twins are spying on Mona in the bathroom. Yep. They get in the car with Allie, which Paige later sees. And then Paige followed them, and apparently they're at what is it? Abandoned
farm.
Abandoned farm, and they said there's a bunch of parked cars out there.
Yeah, I think she said like 12 parked cars or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why she stood there and counted how many there were, but...
I don't know. Maybe she's just making an educated guess.
All Mona has right now is Lucas. That's it. That's all Mona has. You know, Lucas dead. Well, that's all she had.
There you go.
All she had was Lucas. And so, Lucas is great if you need something done on the computer or on the phone or the hacking. But
Or to
when
be a
you're going up,
distraction.
yeah, you're going up against somebody, you don't want Lucas there.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, so Lucas, he went to the precinct and said that he wanted to be their, a high school liaison, and distracted the security officer enough that he could plant a USB drive into the computer, which allowed Mona to hack into the precinct from the bathroom. Yeah, and take all their data.
Yep.
In doing so, she got to see Allison's confession, her lie detector video, and shared it with the girls. The girls were totally expecting Allison to turn on her because it was kind of Mona's incentive. Mona was like, I think Allison's A. She picked each of you for various reasons. She listed off those reasons. Everyone having a completely different trait is the other one, and I think that's why these girls work together so well.
Yeah, because I forget what they were. I know Allie was compassionate. Spencer was the brain. Aria was compassionate. Spencer was the brains. Emily was the loyal one. And I forget what she called Hannah.
I don't remember.
Or Hannah. We always forget Hannah.
Yeah, speaking of Hannah, though, apparently SATs, she's really intelligent. What?
I was so happy about that entire scene. Like, seriously. Some serious love to Hannah, finally. And so that way, I mean, like, I guess she's book smart, but fucking, like, blonde dumb.
She keeps all her ducks in a row. Her geese in a row.
Yeah.
Geese honk. It's just like all like the gazebo. Like everything is flooding in all at once. It's like, Hannah, you can't be this intelligent.
What do you mean? You're like, did you see some of the schools on her list? She had Stanford on there. She had some people, like some serious places on there, and you saw Caleb's face.
Yeah.
He's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, so that was kind of crazy. So then, see, I'm jumping around. This episode was so all over the place that I can't even keep my thoughts in check here. Did she thought Allie's end game, or Allie was ending the game by going to the thing? Do you think at this? Well, did you I should say at this point think that she was A, that Allie was A?
I told you who, like, I'm leaning more towards. I think that, yeah, it looked like Allie from behind, but as we both agreed earlier, there's somebody else that's been on this show that's got the same color curly hair.
Mm-hmm. Somebody that supposedly went to Paris.
Supposedly. But Melissa, how many times has supposedly been in England?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it looks like Allie, but how many times does the show how many
Words are
times
hard.
I know, English. How many times has the show made us think it was something else when it wasn't?
Too many.
Too many. So I'm leaning more towards Cece.
I 100% think it's easy. Just the way the curls were in the hair we discussed. Allison doesn't have as good of curls.
She's got like Farrah Fox curls.
Yeah.
Where it's more like windswept backwards. Cece has distinct curly cues.
Right, and that's what we were seeing, that one lock off to the side. Then that's what we saw with Redcoat a while back.
And when did you notice at the end when they had the trunk up, when she was putting the stuff in the trunk, you could see that one curl hanging out from the hood?
Right.
Yeah, and it's a definite curl. It's not just a little wave.
Right. And the reason, we're jumping to the end of the thing now, but the reason why I'm convinced that it's not Allison in those scenes. I'm not saying Allie isn't A, but in that particular case, in the Mona incident and all that, I don't believe it was Allie because they didn't directly show you her face.
Right. And there's one more thing to that, too. Aria, Hannah, and Emily showed up to Mona's house immediately after Mona called.
Right.
There is no way in hell Allison would have been able to go from beating the shit out of this girl and getting covered in blood to being standing outside in 10, 15 minutes with nothing on her. Her hair's perfectly dried, so she obviously didn't take a shower. She had her hood down.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Because there would have been blood everywhere.
There would have. There definitely would have.
And I'm sorry, cops are gonna... There's just no way. Do I think she had something to do with it? Yes.
Right.
But I don't think it was her hand.
Right. So, going back to Allie's confession tape, she goes through the whole thing. She played innocent. Then we find out Allison's off the hook. Spencer is the number one suspect. Was this Allison's plan all along? Was she trying to save her own ass, or was she trying to do what was better for her?
The thing is we still don't know if Allison knows about Melissa's tape.
But didn't Allison and Melissa talk the night of Allie's disappearance too? Wasn't there that whole thing? Remember there was the NAT tape or whatever that showed them talking, or it was Melissa and Ian and like a bunch of them were talking and said something about they talked to Allie. I thought, anyway, it's been so long.
Mm-hmm. I think that was wasn't that like the night before Allie went missing?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Either the night before or the night after.
Yeah, it wasn't like the night of. The night of, we don't know if Allison knows what actually happened. You know, we don't know if Allison was even still there when Spencer clocked Bethany and Melissa dumped her ass into a hole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't know if she even knows about all of that. So, could it have been her plan to railroad Spencer? Probably. I mean, the evidence is stacked against her. Yay! Look at the evidence. You've got the drugs that, I'm done with you. The drugs that Allie has now expressed to the police. You have the missing lacrosse stick. You just walked off. Tom, come back. No.
You didn't think I left?
Did you go? Did you grab a lacrosse stick? Did you randomly pick up a lacrosse stick over the past few days?
Does it look like I have a lacrosse stick?
Anyways, but there's so much evidence against Spencer that she's the perfect candidate.
To frame, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even remember what we were talking about. I got so disgusted. Walked off.
We're talking about if Allie is framing Spencer or not.
I 100% think she is.
Mm-hmm.
I 100% think she is. It's, like you said, easy target. And Allie's always going to cover her own ass. So, yeah. Mona, the girls all decide that they got to go into Radley and investigate.
Right.
Mona kind of looks like the outcast. She looks like she's upset, like she's excluded from the group again. Caleb notices that.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb had this look with her. I recognize this. Something's up. What's going on?
There's something really quick from last week's episode that I want to ask you.
Okay.
Do you remember when Allison was having the flashback down in the basement?
Yes.
Okay. Did you get a good look of the two people sitting on the couch that she introduced as her friends?
No.
At some point, I want you to find that scene and look at it and look at the boy.
Okay.
He looks just like Caleb.
Really?
Yes.
Don't you think Caleb would have said something by now, though?
This is Caleb. Look how long it took him to say anything about Ravenswood.
Does it look like Caleb with his short hair or Caleb with his long hair?
His messy hair.
Messy hair. What is that? His long hair or his short hair?
Yeah, this is long hair.
His long hair.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I'm gonna have to go back and check that out.
Yeah, I saw that earlier today when I was watching, because I watched the marathon because I had nothing else to watch.
The hour before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been on all day. The whole season played.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I always watch. I eat dinner and I watch the hour before while I'm eating dinner, and then fresh eyes, focused for the finale, or the new episode every week. So they include Mona. They take her to Radley. They dress up as the nurses, and Arya makes a distraction, paint, yada yada yada, and all of a sudden Detective Holbrook shows up.
Yeah, like they had a great plan. They had like some freaking undercover agent plan going on.
Yeah. Well, before that, we saw he showed up at Allie's house, actually. Mm-hmm. And he had a discussion with Allie, and we don't know what was said because it cut out to the outside window. They had a chat.
Right. I'm guaranteeing you that it was just that she was clear.
I think it was that she was implicating Spencer in there. I think that's what that was. It's my guess anyway. So Holbrook shows up at Radley after Allie's house. He says to Arya, "Oh, you've really made a mess of things now." And she's just like, "Hey, yeah." And he starts like drilling Arya with these penetrating questions.
Right.
And asks about the lying and this and that. Oh, I meant your time working here. When did you get here? Was it before or after we were interested in Bethany? Was this Spencer's idea? Started all kinds of questions. Arya did a pretty good job at handling herself, I thought.
She did. She really did. That was definitely a better handling of herself. Sorry, it's actually on again. A better handling of herself than what she normally would.
Right. So then we find out the big thing that after they go through the records, they find some tapes and whatever, and Mrs. De Laurentiis apparently was having an affair with Bethany's father.
Surprise, surprise!
So, my question is Bethany her daughter?
Well, I don't think so. Because when they listened to the tapes from Bethany, she said she was already old enough to understand this is some woman seeing my dad. You know, I guess her dad was a single parent or something, because Bethany obviously knew about her. And she was saying, you know, she lies. I can't tell if anything she says is the truth or the lie, you know. So, obviously, that relationship with Bethany's dad was further down the line than when she was with Spencer's dad.
But how do you know she wasn't rekindling an old romance or something?
That would mean that she had... No. It can't be. Jason is older than Allison.
Correct.
Jason is the illegitimate bastard child, which means he was born first.
Correct.
Allison and Bethany are the same age. That's already been said in the show a million times. They're in the same grade, just in two different towns.
They could be in the same grade and be a year apart.
That would have meant that she, like, popped one out and then, like...
It's possible.
I know it is, but I'd rather not. I don't even want to think about that possibility. Thank you.
Could also be maybe 2 years apart, and maybe one stayed back. I'm just saying.
I think it's pushing it a little far.
Same grade doesn't mean anything.
I think that they had an affair later on when Bethany was already a little girl.
Well, don't forget, Mrs. D was also trying to get her to call her Auntie. Right? Auntie D or Auntie...
Auntie
Jessie.
Jessie, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I don't know. My hair's a mess now from this hood. I don't know. I don't think that it was something from before Bethany knew what was going on.
So this begs to ask the question now, did Allison know Bethany?
Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
Bethany's tape once again said, is mother like daughter.
Hmm.
And unless she's talking about herself...
I don't think she knew. If she is, I don't think she knows or
exactly.
knew.
She said, like, is mother like daughter. So she was very obviously talking about Allison.
Right. Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean that she had a chance to know her. She knew of her, but maybe didn't know her.
Obviously, Mrs. De Laurentiis has a much bigger story here.
Right.
I'm willing to bet that so does Toby's mom.
Definitely. Maybe Toby's mom had an affair with Mrs. De Laurentiis.
Okay. Maybe. I don't know.
I still think Mrs. D is the one that killed Toby's mom.
I do too. I do too. And I think Toby's mom or Mrs. D is going to be the link to all of it.
Yep.
Which is why they're both dead.
Yeah. We were also told Allie lured Bethany to Rosewood.
Mm-hmm. Which means they obviously knew each other.
See, that doesn't obviously mean that. It could mean they knew of each other, and Allie was trying to meet up with Bethany to meet face-to-face and lured her in there. Maybe it was the first time they were supposed to meet. They don't obviously, see? They don't obviously know.
Is Cece Bethany's twin?
Ooh. We don't know what Cece's role in all this is, but that would also be interesting.
Is Cece's Bethany's twin?
If Cece is Bethany's twin, maybe Bethany's still alive, and Cece was the one that died, and they identified her as Bethany.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they've been saying somebody has a twin. Somebody has a twin. We just don't know who yet.
They didn't specifically state they definitely have a twin. She said...
There was a post...
She said someone might have a twin, but it's not Allison. That's what she said.
I could have sworn I saw something from Allison on Twitter that said that there is a twin, but it's not her.
I thought it was worded like there could be a twin, but but if there was, it wasn't her.
The writer, what's her name?
I don't remember.
Can't remember the chick's name. Marlene.
Yeah.
She's the one who said there might be a twin.
Right.
If there's, like, I guarantee CC has something to do with that. Like, I am dead set on CC doing something now.
Mm-hmm. What we know as CC, which could actually be Bethany.
Yeah.
Up until the point where we physically saw Mona's body, right? I was like...
She can't be dead.
I think she faked her death. I think she's been playing up this big thing with Allison, right? Where they hate each other, but they're really working together. That's what was going on through my mind this whole time. And I was like, there's no body. Mona's still alive. Just because there's blood, until you see the body, does not mean they're dead, right?
And then they showed us the body. And that was, I think, as I was saying to you, that was the most morbid thing we have ever seen Pretty Little Liars do. It was
absolutely insane. Like,
I mean, we've
seen Toby's body.
We saw the back of Toby's dead body.
No, it was his face. We saw his face. He was in the body bag. It was zipped up, everything but his face. But that turned out to not be Toby because he wasn't really dead. So we still don't know what happened with that.
Toby's a twin and Spencer's fucking the twin.
Oh. Mm.
Maybe Toby is dead, and this is actually Toby's twin.
Toe A and toe B.
The possibilities.
Toe A and toe B.
What about A and Toby? You're trying to lead me somewhere, and I'm missing it completely.
Toe A and toe B.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I get it now. Yeah,
Right
I had
over your head. Right over your head.
Head.
Yeah, so the final, well, I guess there's a few other things I missed. Toby, police officer. Right?
Looking pretty sharp.
Yeah, he got a gift from Spencer. It said you are my once upon a time. And then it looked like a big blank space with an apostrophe S.
Dash S.
So, okay, so
it was just on the TV. I just looked at it a second ago, so.
Oh, okay. So I thought it was like a quote. I guess it is a quote, whatever, but okay, so by Spencer. So it looked like there's a big blank and then it was like an apostrophe S, but so I was super confused there. Okay, so that answers that.
It said you're my once upon a time, and then there was a gap and then dash hyphen S.
Okay. Yeah, I got a little confused on that one. I guess I only caught a glimpse of it. And then they're on the phone. This is when Spencer's leaving Radley. Service breaks up, can't really hear, and then all of a sudden Toby gets into a car accident.
Poor Toby.
Did you think Toby was going to be the one that died?
Oh, I got really upset for about 10 seconds, and I was like, no.
It's too obvious. It's like Ezra getting shot. You knew he wasn't going to die.
Right. Like, I was sitting here thinking they would not make the major death something like that, you know?
Right. So now, was Toby in a patrol car, or was he driving his own vehicle?
He was in his truck.
Okay. He
was going to his graduation.
Okay. Does this hurt his chances at being a police officer?
I don't know. He missed his graduation. I mean, obviously enough time has passed over the past few episodes that Toby has gone through his academy training.
Right.
So obviously he's done with that.
Right. So we figured there's been about a 3-month lapse.
Right. You know, so obviously he's done with his academy training. So he's technically already finished. He just missed graduation due to something that wasn't his fault.
No, or was it? He was on the phone. Normally it's illegal to be on the phone while driving. Right? So for a police officer to be breaking the law in his own vehicle, or a police graduate, are there going to be repercussions? Do you have to have a clean record to be a police officer?
I don't know.
So it's all questions that we need to find out. Don't know for sure. If anybody knows how it works in real life, leave us a comment down below. Let us know what's going on.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I never did anything.
Yeah. We see Ezra and Arya have this little moment together. They're carving pumpkins to make pumpkin pie, and it was adorable.
I was having this moment.
Gag me with a spoon.
Yeah, like I was having this moment while we were watching the whole first 30 minutes of the show. I was like, this is too cute and sweet. What the fuck is going on?
Just like me.
Okay.
No. Ezra was supposedly responsible for making the pies for dinner at Arya's with her family.
They invited?
Yeah, for Thanksgiving dinner. So she started joking around, oh, the pie's not going to be under scrutiny, you are. This is why you were invited. Like, they know we're hanging out, and they want to rejudge you. And he starts getting nervous again. You kind of disappointed that they didn't even show us Thanksgiving dinner?
They were there. They were about to have it, and then Mona called and ruined it.
It was awful.
I know. I was really hoping to see that uncomfortableness.
It would have been amazing. Maybe we'll get a chance to see it in flashbacks, but I doubt it.
I doubt it. Maybe we'll see something along those lines in Christmas.
Yeah, maybe they'll have Christmas dinner.
Right.
Yeah. Your laptop's fan keeps going off, and it sounds like a vacuum cleaner running. It's amazing.
It's my jetliner.
Yeah. So,
That's why I usually wear my headset, but I was sitting here and I was like, I really don't want to wear my headset today.
So in the final scene, we see A getting ready. He's got snow globes, cutting out things, shakes up their picture in it. Then it goes to Emily's house. A goes to Emily's house and replaces baby Jesus with baby Mona doll.
Mona Jesus?
Mona Jesus?
I was happy that they brought the dolls back into it, though.
Yeah. And they made a few references to being Allison's dolls and things like that.
I loved the doll references back a couple seasons ago when they were doing it. There was so much detail to that. So I was really happy to see one of those dolls come back into play.
Yeah. Yep.
But my question, what went through my head when I saw them put baby Jesus into a trunk, we don't even know whose trunk it is,
right,
with Mona's body, is, are they framing Emily?
They might be.
Find a Mona doll in Emily's front yard where baby Jesus was. Find baby Jesus with Mona's body. Whose trunk is A in? Or is Mona in?
Spencer's.
Spencer's in jail.
Perfect.
Which you didn't even talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Spencer get arrested for the murder of Bethany Young. Okay, I talked about it.
Yeah. Everybody freaked the fuck out.
What do you think's going to happen with that?
Mommy and Daddy are going to get her out of it. I'm really hoping that we see a little bit of normality come from Melissa and her come out of nowhere and tell them what happened. Like, I'm really hoping Melissa talks.
Then Melissa will be arrested for being an accomplice. Or the murderer. And Spencer will still be in jail for being an accomplice. That's not going to solve anything.
Yeah, well, Spencer's in a lot of trouble. She's definitely got some trouble.
Yeah.
But my question is what physical proof do they have that Spencer did it? Because why do they have it now and not before when they had the shovel and everything? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, back when they still thought it was Allison. How did they not have enough evidence then? What changed between then and now that they can actually say Spencer did it?
That's a good question.
Who gave who what? That little baby picture of Mona.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how they
You see what I'm saying? Like, what changed between then and now? Did Allie say something to Holbrook in the room?
Very well could have.
Did she tell them where to find something? Did they have something this entire time and nobody knew it? You know, like...
So, yeah, I'm not sure. But another thing that just came up, what about, how's Mike going to react to Mona's death?
There's going to be a lot of trouble there.
There is. It's going to be interesting. So, okay. Like we said, no Halloween episode this year. There is going to be a Halloween special.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take place October 21st, Tuesday, 8 o'clock, 7 Central. So definitely be tuning in for that. It's going to be more of like a roundtable discussion with the girls and answer some fan questions and kind of stuff like that. So, I don't know if we'll be covering that directly. If we are, check back. We'll let you guys know. Follow us on Twitter.
Depend on what's going on, what they say.
Yeah, twitter.com/ASOTV podcast. We'll let you know whether or not we're doing it. But Mona had her reaction video she posted. So in it, she said that just because you're dead on the show doesn't mean you're dead. Mona will be returning for the next half of the season in flashbacks.
Yeah.
So
we're probably going to see a lot more Mona and some more clues as to what's going on.
Yeah. Be super interesting. Yeah. Next episode is called How the A Stole Christmas. It will be airing December of this year, and it will be included in ABC Family's 25 Days of Christmas program block. But that's all we know.
Yeah.
We don't have an official synopsis.
Or a date.
We don't have an actual date for it. We just know it's somewhere in the 25 Days of Christmas block. So
probably on a Tuesday at 7 probably on a Tuesday at 8, 7 Central.
Probably. I would assume it's going to be closer to Christmas than later. If I had to make a guess.
We'll probably see it probably about a week before Christmas.
So, let's see. We got Tuesday, December 2nd, the 9th, the 16th, the 23rd, and the 30th. I think the 23rd is probably too close.
Too close. Yeah, because they'll be doing their Christmas Eve specials and stuff like that.
So I'm thinking it'll be the 16th.
Most likely.
And it will probably replay on the 23rd. But I'm going to go out on a limb and say the 16th.
Yeah, because they're going to want to play it when their viewers aren't in the midst of traveling or with family, stuff like that.
Right. So, since we don't have an official synopsis, what are you expecting to see out of a Christmas episode from them? I know, supposedly, it takes place during a snow day, and the girls supposedly get snowed into school. I don't know how that's going to work.
Expecting boys in Santa boxers.
I'm not buying Santa boxers for this podcast.
Yes! You have to.
No.
Santa hat?
Maybe. Bah humbug.
What if... Okay, you can wear a shirt, but just wear, like, Santa boxers with, like, the jingle bells on it. So that way every time you move, we can make you stand up and do the Jingle Bell song with those Jingle Bell boxers like Kmart did last year that was completely inappropriate. Come on. We could put a big A on your butt or something. No?
No.
Tried. Santa hat.
There. Now I look more like A. Oh, and now you're gone. You totally disappeared. Welcome back.
You can't even turn off your light without disconnecting. Now look what you've done. I have no camera.
I didn't do it.
You turned off your light.
That doesn't change my internet.
It was all you.
Sure it was. Sure it was. Oh, and you're gone. Welcome back.
You turned off your light. Like, there are people watching this that can back me up on this, that it was totally you.
No.
Look, they totally love the idea of the Santa boxers.
No.
Look at this. Look.
No. Nope. No, this is not happening.
Look, see? You done fucked it up now. See, it was all you. It was all you and your light.
So besides Santa boxers, what do you expect to see out of this? Do you think we're gonna see a appearance from Santa Claus?
I think A will be dressed up like Santa.
You think A will be dressed like Santa?
Yes. Because, you know, the big beard and the hat and everything, you can't really tell who it is then.
Mm.
I'm hoping to see where Mona's body is. Like, I'm hoping that they find Mona's body.
It's in the trunk.
I mean, that would be... I think that'd be a great way to fuck up Christmas.
Yeah?
But that would
the
be
body's
a pretty
gonna
funky
sit
body.
that long? Yeah, I was gonna say, it's gonna sit 4 weeks?
Well, like, when else are they gonna find it? Are they gonna come onto the are they gonna do the show and say, oh, well, the body was found like 2 days later in so and so's blah 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 blah?
Maybe the decomposed body could be found somewhere.
Look how long what's his fuck's body was in the trunk. I can't remember his name. Wilden.
Yeah, Wilden. It's like a day.
No, it was not.
It's like a day.
No. So much longer than that. He was missing for like 3 episodes.
Yeah, that was like 1 day though. It never turned nighttime.
No, it wasn't. How do you feel?
There was no nighttime between those episodes. It was 1 day.
Oh my god, I'm good idea.
Okay, so you think we'll see Santa Claus? You think we're gonna see Christmas boxers? Do you think we're gonna see elves?
Dom and Jingle Bell boxers?
No.
Oh.
You think we're gonna see elves?
I think we're gonna see either Paige or Emily dressed up as some kind of sexy fucking Santa.
Yes, please.
And you get on to me for talking about the men in boxers.
Yes.
Like, at least one of the girls is gonna be wearing
Hannah.
Some kind of sexy Santa suit.
Hannah. Christmas carols?
Do you think Spencer's gonna be out of jail?
No.
No. I think she's gonna be sporting a orange jumpsuit.
Yeah. Think we're gonna get Christmas carols?
Pretty Little Liars goes orange is the new black.
Christmas carols, yes or no?
Sadly. I don't think we're gonna get away without them because of Emily.
Snow.
It's snow day. It's Pennsylvania.
But they film these in like the summer. Don't they? The second half of the season
There's
is filmed
fake
in the
snow
summer.
machines. Why are you trolling me?
Just because I can. Do you think?
What else?
Do you think on the what is it?
Third day of Christmas.
3 geese a laying.
Are we trying to remember the song now?
No, it was 3 French hens. What about like what was it? No, that was Easter that Jesus rise. I was thinking maybe the metaphor of baby Jesus, Mona was gonna rise from the dead. You know. No.
No, Christmas is his birthday.
Yeah. Oh well. I guess Mona's dead. Fuck. There's no way.
You're not getting Mona back. She's done. She's gone.
I'm upset.
I am too. I actually was really... I've always really liked Mona's character.
I would have been so happy if Mike died. I would have jumped.
I would have liked to see somebody that wasn't so obvious, yes.
You were telling me Noel.
No, I wouldn't have liked it if Noel died.
If they made this big deal out of it and Noel died, I would have been like, this show is dumb.
Yeah, no, like, that's one thing is I wouldn't have liked it if it was Noel. But, like, had it been Mike or Hannah's mom, something big and impacting, but it was just Mona.
Yeah. So, do you think this is going to be a happy Christmas episode, or do you think this is going to be more than Nightmare Before Christmas?
I think that that's going to start off like the episode did tonight, where everybody's really fucking cheerful for no reason, and Emily's trying really, really fucking hard to, like, make everybody sing Christmas carols. I mean, the bitch was handing out eggnog 2 days before Thanksgiving.
Ruined because Spencer's in jail. Do you think they're going to go visit Spencer in jail for Christmas?
I don't know. See, I'm really curious how they're going to do that, because if they pull her out, are they going to explain what's happened between Thanksgiving and Christmas? You know what I mean? Like...
Or is it even going to be this Christmas? What if it's a flashback Christmas like they did last year for Halloween? Last year's... Was it last year? Last year or the year before? One of the Halloweens was like the Halloween of the year that Allie disappeared.
Maybe it will be. I mean, that would make sense, because, as I said, I've heard rumor that there's pictures of Mona for the Christmas episode.
Could be flashbacks.
Could be. Maybe it's just going to be an entire episode of flashbacks.
Could be.
Which might be why we see Toby in a pair of Christmas boxers, even though he's got a broken leg. It's because there's a flashback. You know what I mean? Because they've already said that there's going to be more than one PLL boyfriend in Christmas boxers.
Yeah. I mean, he could still put those on with a broken leg.
But who's he putting them on for? His bed buddy is in jail.
That's true. Maybe the men get dared or something. I don't know.
Like, there's just so much. Like, if they were to pull out Spencer, there would be so many questions. I don't think a lot of the fans would really like it if they didn't see that in an episode unfold. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if they made that big of a jump between, oh, Mona's dead, and Body's missing, and Spencer's in jail. Oh, look, it's Christmas. Everybody's happy and where they're supposed to be. Everybody's going to be like...
I think it's going to be a flashback episode, but I don't think they're going to tell you that right away. I think what's going to happen is they're going to make it seem like it's happening, and then Mona's just going to show up somewhere with, like, a bag, and it's going to cut to a commercial, like when Mona walks into the room, and you're going to be like, well, I thought she was dead, and, you know,
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that. That would make sense.
Yep. All right. I think that about wraps this up. You have anything else you'd like to add?
No.
No.
No, because if I say anything, you're just going to walk off again.
Yeah, probably.
Puppies.
Allison's dog.
I know! We were like in Allison's house again, and there's no dog!
Maybe,
what the fuck? Did she eat it? Did she use it for a satanic sacrifice or something? Shit.
Maybe we'll see it in the Christmas flashback.
Like, that pisses me off as much as the lacrosse stick pisses you off.
Woof. Heather, where can the people find you?
Twitter, OLARIS_RHEA.
Excellent. You can find me down below, Phenomenon, PHENOMEDOM. You can find both of us and others on YouTube, Facebook, Gmail, G+, Twitter, /ASOTV podcast for some more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows. Till December.
I'm going on a break for the next, like, month. Nobody's going to see me. I have to live on Netflix because somebody wants me to live on Netflix. And no, I haven't started that yet.
I figured that. But,
I have to get a Netflix subscription.
Okay, fine. So, for Pretty Little Liars, we won't see you guys till maybe October, definitely December. But we will be doing a very large array of shows starting this fall, so you will be seeing us in other capacity as early as mid-September.
Oh, you guys started in mid-September?
So until then, see you guys later.
Bye!
Yeah, I think Once Upon a Time comes back like the 23rd of September. So
Was I doing that one?
The tail end of it.
Oh, I am doing that one. Shit. You're going to have to, like, remind me when it gets close to when these shows are going to start, like, the week before.
Yeah. You'll know. We posted in our Facebook group.
Yeah, because if you don't, I'm going to be like, Durr! You guys are going to be calling me, and it's going to be like that night that I was asleep.
Derp.